No, you can see my snacks. All my snacks in the video, and this hair. Oh, it. Okay, I'm gonna need you to cooperate up there. Yeah. Sunlight, yes, honey, yes. Natural light. I'm glowing. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been months. Yes, I know. How many? We're not even gonna go there. But I wanted to come back and explain some things because I have been getting messages from you guys on Snapchat as well as on Instagram, like where have you been? Are you okay? Are you quitting YouTube? So I got my little notebook here. I've written down a few of your questions and we're gonna answer them, shall we? It is the new year, so happy 2017 to everybody. I'm not gonna say happy new year because we are like, what, 2 weeks into the new year, so I'm not gonna do that. However, what we are gonna do is I'm gonna answer some of the questions, and as you guys can see, we have our old familiar visitor. We got Doll here. She's gonna pop back in later though and give you guys some big news. Not yet, don't say anything, but she has some new news to tell you guys. Not right now though. However, I'm gonna answer some of your questions. So the first question, the biggest question I got was, am I quitting YouTube? No, I am not quitting YouTube. If you guys have followed my journey since last year and the year prior, you guys would know that I had left my job and I was starting this new journey of being a full-time YouTuber and a full-time blogger. And I did that for about a year and some change, and I started back working. So I am back working, and that's why the hiatus happened, in addition to a few other things. And she's about to eat all my chips, so I'm sorry, I just had to check on that. Don't eat all my chips. Go. I'm gonna call you. Can I call you back when I'm ready for you to do the news? Okay. Okay. So basically what has happened was I did YouTube. Stop. Go. She's stealing all my chips. I'm hungry now. Go on. See, I can't even get this video out. Every time I try to do this video, something happens. In the new year, these videos are not going to be as clean as they used to be. I'm just going to keep it real. This is what happens. I mean, I'm going to edit some of the stuff out, but it is what it is. Okay, let me finish explaining. All right, so like I was saying, I was a full-time YouTuber and blogger for about a year and some change. And during that time, I explored a lot of things. If you guys were following me on YouTube and on Instagram, you would have seen every so many months I was coming out with something new, be it an ebook, be it a seminar. And although to some people it might have seemed like, oh, you know, she doesn't really have a handle on what she's doing, it honestly was a learning experience to me. And because of that, I was able to discover two of my strengths, which is Naked Sugars, which is my all-natural skincare line. It's all natural exfoliants. If you haven't checked it out, I will leave the link down below. I've been super busy with that. That has taken up a big part of my time, and that's really why I went on hiatus. Around the holiday time, I did a relaunch of Naked Sugar. So there's a new website. I had all new marketing, and it did really good. And that took up a lot of time because it's just me and my family. My family comes in and they help me make these body scrubs and fulfill the orders. But the orders were like crazy, mad orders coming in around the holiday time, and it's a blessing that it's doing as good as it is. However, it took a lot of my time because technically I'm the creator of these exfoliants and my family didn't like know how to mix the stuff together, so I had to do everything myself. That took a big chunk of time. On top of that, I'm also a consultant. I have my own social media consultant company called Nakia Sharon, where I do social media consultant for YouTubers just like yourself, bloggers, and even small businesses. So I have clients in the area and virtually that I deal with. Add another layer to that, I started working a new job. And I started working this new job in August. And this was kind of like at the turn of everything. I had started Naked Sugars, I had started my consultant, and they were still sort of, well, my consultant was still in infancy stage. The Naked Sugars had started the balls to roll. And so I had to kind of like pause some things. And unfortunately, the things that got paused was YouTube and my blog. If you've been over on my blog, it's been crickets, like silence. So nothing. It's been completely quiet because I had to redirect my attention and my time. So no, I am not quitting YouTube. It's just that other things have come up that have taken up my time. And honestly, I go where I'm making my money. And YouTube, you know, you make money on YouTube. Let's be real. I don't know if you guys know, I'm sure you do know, YouTubers do make money. Unfortunately, I am not a guru or a super YouTuber, so therefore I don't have a lot of cash flow over here. Although I do genuinely love making these videos, but it just takes a lot of time because you have to make the content and edit it. So I have digressed a little bit, but I'm gonna try to keep it short. 6 minutes in. Okay, so to answer your questions, no, I'm not quitting YouTube. I just have to get a little more organized and shift some things so I can start to fit the old things back into my schedule. And it's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard. And it's a lot of juggling going on right now. I think I can do it, I think I can handle it. But I felt like I should come on here. But I felt like I should at least come on here and let you guys know like where I've been, what is going on, because I had a lot of people concerned, and I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You guys are my audience. You're my family to me, my virtual family, and I appreciate the concern. So I wanted to address it wholeheartedly in one full video. So that's question number one, and all the answers in a nutshell. The second question is, you guys were asking, I got sick a couple of months ago, still sick, not as sick as I was, but I got sick a couple months ago, and I had posted pictures of me in the hospital over on my Snapchat. And if you don't follow me on Snapchat, all of my links are down below. Although I am not active here, I am super active on Instagram and Snapchat, so you can always catch me over there. So I posted a picture of myself. I was admitted to the hospital, IV and stuff, and people were like, you know, are you okay? And once again, appreciate the love. Like, it means a lot to me. And I know that probably sounds cheesy, but it really does mean a lot for people to, you know, wonder, are you okay? Is everything all right? So I am fine, as you can see. However, I was dealing with some things that had me admitted into the hospital, and wanted to come here and tell you guys exactly how I was feeling health-wise, what was going on, and to let you guys know that I am in good health. And with that, Doll is going to actually fill you guys in on exactly what's going on with her mommy and why her mommy is in the hospital, because I know you guys contact me, so people are like, you know, is it lupus? No, it's not lupus. It's not lupus. It's not anything that's serious to that point, but it is something that we wanted to share with you guys. So Doll is going to tell you guys why her mommy has been so sick and in and out of the hospital, and another big reason why we've been inactive online. So you ready to tell them? Okay, you got to speak loud.
Mommy's having a baby.
I'm having a baby. You're going to get a brother or a sister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give her a special gift.
So I'm pregnant, guys. That is what the second news is, and the reason why I've been completely absent online, because mommy's been sick, right?
Yeah.
Mommy hasn't been feeling good. And mommy's been sleeping a lot, right?
Yeah.
And eating. Are we eating a lot?
No.
She told me and the baby was greedy earlier. So
They ate all the bacon.
we ate
We ate the last one of bacon.
So we ate the last of the bacon. I'm just getting my appetite back. I've been sick for the past 3 months. I am 12 weeks. I'm 12 weeks. So I'm coming up on my 3 months at the end. of the first trimester. Praise baby Jesus. Because I'm not gonna lie, this one has been really tough. When I was pregnant with her, it wasn't so bad. I had nausea, I was a little bit sick, but it was tolerable. This, however, has had me on my behind. I mean, like, no energy whatsoever. I was admitted to the hospital 3 times for dehydration, and it's been tough. So if I've been missing in action more than anything for the past 3 months, that is the reason why I've really been missing in action, because I'm gonna have a baby. We're gonna have a baby, and we're excited to expand our family. We're really excited. We don't know the sex of the baby yet.
I need help cutting on Frozen.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
We don't know the sex of the baby yet, and we will be having a gender reveal party for that. But we're gonna bring you guys along. I'm gonna start vlogging more because
They can come along too.
they can come along. Okay, I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see more chatty videos like this, or if you wanted to see more vlogs, and a lot of you guys said more vlogs. So more vlogs. Vlogs are actually easier to do than sit down plan content, so I'm gonna be bringing you guys along with me on this 9-month journey, and I think it's really great to look back at once we get to the end. Unfortunately, I didn't do it with her because I wasn't really on YouTube when I had Doll. I just had the vlog. So,
in your bone.
and she just ate all my chips. Awesome. So, as you can see, we have to fight over food over here. It's like a battle. I can't even eat the way that I need to. But anyway, when I had Doll, I had my blog. So I documented her process over on the blog. So this time around, this baby gets to be digitally on the video, and we're gonna follow it through there. So I'm hoping that this gets better. I do feel better. I have more energy than I had before, and I'm starting to feel a little bit like myself, just a little bit like myself, but I'm not as sick. Should I show them my tummy?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I'm sitting this way so you guys can't see my stomach, but let me see if I stand. Oh, I gotta pull it out. I'll stand once I'm done with this video. I'll pull back and I'll show you guys a little bit of tummy that I do have, but I'm gonna take you guys on this journey with me. I hope you're excited, and I'm gonna be trying to do more videos. I'm not gonna make a hardcore promise, but I am gonna try to be doing as many more videos as I possibly can. And of course, my little sidekick is gonna be here with me through the whole thing, right? You gonna hang out with me?
Yes, Mommy.
Yes. So that is it. I want to do a Q&A video because I've never done one before over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to figure out how I want to set this up, if I want to do a live video or if I just want to do an Instagram Q&A on Snapchat. Follow me over on, excuse me, follow me over on Snapchat, and then you guys will see when I request a Q&A, and then I'll come back on here. You guys can ask me any questions that you want to ask me. So there it is. They can't see it. So there it is. Your questions answered. Am I quitting YouTube? No. And why have I been so sick? Because we're having a baby. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to follow me.
Belly. Show belly.
Yes, I'm going to show my belly. I'm going to show my belly. Okay, I'm going to show my belly. But before I get up and have to like re-situate this, if you guys aren't following me over on Instagram and Snapchat, you can find me under Vogue and Vintage. And you can also find me over on our Facebook page, Vogue and Vintage, over on Facebook. Why was that so hard to get out? This is weird. Like, it's been a while since we sat down and chat. This is weird. But anyway, that is it. It's 16 minutes. I'm going to cut it down and make it shorter than that because I haven't been on here for a while, and I don't really think you guys are going to sit for that long. So I'm going to show you my belly now, okay?
Hold up. No,
It's right
the
there.
sun's in the way.
It's right there. There's my belly. And my navel. Yes, my navel is poking out already, but that's our little belly. Our little 3 month baby boy or girl. What do you guys think? Why don't you guys make a suggestion down below if you think it's a boy or if you think it's a girl?
Yep.
What do you think it is?
I think it's gonna be a girl.
You think it's gonna be a what?
Girl.
She wants it to be a girl. I want it to be a boy. We shall see. Bye guys. Mwah.
Mwah.